Hey YouTube, Jay Kilroy back here after another extended absence. Today I got a couple things. Primarily what I want to talk to you about is this shoebox. I couldn't resist the temptation to buy a few things on eBay, and it came in a shoebox. So we're going to move the camera over and go over what's in the box and go from there. Alright, as some of you might know, I collect old tap and die sets, mostly Little Giants. There was an auction on eBay and it had some taps and dies, and I couldn't pass it up because of these cute little boxes. They are got taps in them, so I haven't even looked into these things. The boxes all say SW Card Manufacturing Company, Mansfield, Massachusetts, USA, manufacturer of taps, dies, and screw plates. And so anyway, these were just kind of just like right out of time. What's that? A couple of 432 taps, unusual size there. These are 1/4 by 28s. This little box. This is a 1/4 by 24. Another pretty unusual size. This is standard 3/8 by 16, and that's a full set. So that's plug, taper, and bottoming taps there. These are little bitty one of these things here. This is a spiral point 6 by 40. They're all the same size, so spiral point 6 by 40. This is a 4 by 36 tap to go along with the 4 by 32 tap. This is a 2 by 56, I think. 2 by 56. 2 by 64. All sorts of unusual sizes here. Anyway, I got a whole bunch of these things. 10 by 32, that's another uncommon size. 10 by 24. 8 by 32, that's normal. 6 by 32. 5 by 40. 440, a whole box full of 440 taps. It's kind of handy because I use a lot of that size right there. Let's see. This promises to be odd. No, it's 8 by 36. Fairly unusual size. And 3 by 56. Try finding the number 3 size screw. And we got some other little pieces, parts down in here. Got some little round dies. 6 by 32. Here's a bunch of mix sizes, taps. There's some other round dies. 8 by 38. 5/16. Bitty booger here. 8 by 32. 8 by 32. 8 by 38 is a pretty strange bird. These are number 12s. Yes, these are 12 by 24 round dies. It's another size you don't see much very often anymore. I think number 12 and our quarter are fairly interchangeable. And looks like there's parts for a box in the bottom. It came apart. And some taps in here, 12 by 24 taps. There's a broken tap, also 12 by 24, 12 by 24. So anyway, that's kind of the haul there. Be honest, I just couldn't resist the little wooden boxes. I'm a sucker for such things. And though there are a lot of very much usable sizes here that I use 440 a lot. 3/8 by 16 I use a lot. 1032 I use a lot. I don't use many of the little bitty tiny sizes very often. Quarter by 24, now that's kind of an odd one there. Anyway, there's a lot of interesting sizes. I like to get the weird sizes to add to the collection. If anybody needs access to some weird sizes, drop me a line sometime. I have quite a collection of odd size taps, and I'm sure we could work out some kind of a loan agreement. But anyway, there you go. I just want to go over that. Oh, one more thing. Hold on just a second. Let's put all these back in the box here. The other day, Adam Booth had a video on using his boring head on the mill, and I noticed his boring head, and it reminded me of some pieces I had in storage, not storage, but storage. What can I say? That I thought looked similar. These are some boring heads that I got in an auction ages ago. Extra little bars. These are high-speed steel bars. The little bars in here take a TPG style insert, even though these are all broken. I think this is jig bore tooling, and Adam wanted me to look to see if I could find a name on it. This looks similar in the way his worked, and this is marked Bakir, I think is how you say it, BAKIIER is the name on this piece here. This particular head here goes from 1.890 to 2.441. That's the range on this particular one here. And this one here, same maker. The range on this one is the same. So got duplicates of this. They have a very well made, that's why I think it's jig bore tooling. They have a very finely crafted screw thread shank that is very, very, very well made. So well made that once it's on, sometimes you can't get it off, like there. And there's a larger version. I have a larger one of these. Again, same maker. This is a Bakir. No, this is a. Yeah, it says, all this one says on it is Swiss made. Okay, this the larger shank here is metric sized 46 millimeter, or about 1.8 inches. Yeah, I don't have any real way to hold that. This comes off, this adapter here comes off. You see the two flats here for a wrench, which are spaced apart 55 millimeters. So I would expect this comes off. I might be able to take this off and build an adapter to adapt this to a more common shank size, maybe a 1 1/4 or 1 1/2 inch shank size that I have tooling for. These smaller ones have adapters as well. You can tell here this is a flat shank, this is a straight shank adapter onto some sort of adapter with a set screw lock there. These have a flat to flat of 36 millimeters. They're really finely made, extremely well made, and no doubt were expensive when somebody bought them. And I've yet to put them to use, but I got the whole batch in a box for probably about $30-40 bucks. So anyway, if anybody has any more identification information on these things, I sure would appreciate it. And I've got two of these little heads here. If somebody wants to make me an offer or trade to take one off my hands, I am a menial. Again, this is a 1.890 to 2.440 size boring head. It has a part number on it if anybody has any info on this stuff. 7878658. The Bakir brand, B-A-K-I-I-E-R. Alright guys, I'll be back soon with some more projects. Oh, hold on, before I do that, got a ton of these. These are the little boring bars that go along with them. They seem to be a carbide insert. I don't know if you can see here. There's a carbide insert, super well made here, right, with a chip relief, chip breaker. And then this is the holder. This goes up in the tool here, and when you change the diameter on this thing, the head doesn't actually offset. It just actually extends the tool in or out. So I'm assuming this groove here in here is what articulates the tool. It doesn't actually offset like a Criterion style. So anyway, if someone wants to trade me out for one of these, I'll throw in a couple of these bad boys too. Anyway, y'all have a good one, and I'll be back with some more videos here soon. Hopefully the major rush is over, and we can go from there. And I'm going to be cleaned up here just a second.